Okay, so here's, I just kind of blocked this in, and here's the ball I'm gonna do. I'm going to start with my burnt siennas over here. I know you can't see it right now, but trust me, it's just the burnt sienna color. And I'm just gonna throw it in there. I'm just using a flat just because I want to get it down. You can see how already the color is like already pretty good. So I'm not too concerned about it. And I'm just kind of going, I'm not doing a hard edge. I'm sort of letting the edge kind of come off like that. Just because it isn't a hard edge. It's got all these little fluffies on it. So why not make it easier for myself and already start by keeping that edge soft like that. Then I will probably come in and I'm going to use some of this. Well, that's too green. I'm going to use this orangey one. And I'm just going to kind of solidify it a little bit more. Again, I'm not just painting a ball, and I'm painting the direction it would all be growing out. I mean, it already looks pretty good, and I have hardly done anything, so I don't want you to think it's harder than it is. Now, there are some darks in there, so I think I'm going to actually grab, you can kind of see I have darks over here. I'm actually going to grab a few of these. And I'm just going to kind of see what they look like. And I'm just literally using, so it's a flat, and I'm just kind of pulling it. Remember I talked about those patterns that they're making? It's just like any of those, what they call Fibonacci sequence, where things are moving like a sunflower. They kind of all move around a central point. But I don't want it to look too patterny. So right now, it's okay. I'm going to change my brush. I'm not going to put this in solvent because I don't want it all wet. I'm going to grab a smaller brush. Let's see here. I've been really bad with my brushes lately. Maybe just this one, which looks terrible. And actually, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use this one, which isn't too small, but it's smaller. And then I'm going to come in with this. Actually, this is the green I wanted. I forgot. This has got the, this is the, and I'm just kind of blotting it in there. This is the stuff that's raw sienna and cad yellow medium. And I'm just kind of putting a bunch in there. I'm glancing at the picture I have up here. You guys can see. Okay, yeah. Oh, maybe you can't see it. Here it is, right here. So you can see it better. Maybe it's right there. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna move it over here. There we go. There, that's better. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Now it's got the little green things in it, and I have to kind of squint at it. There are some darker things. There's also some lighter things. So I'm actually going to come in. I'm going to grab a touch of white. I don't want to do too much, though, because I don't want it to get too chalky. So I'm going to just try a couple and see. Because a lot of times it's the little pokey things that are, they've got the light. Apparently. Pokey, 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 pokey. I'm not so worried about these edges because what I'm going to do is when I do the leaves and other things, I can sort of curate that edge. It's a new way to use that word. And even though this is the actual ball, and I'm just going in between those little things to enhance patterns that are there, but I'm not just going to do it mindlessly. I'm going to go around and come back, and there's a few over here. I mean, I'm kind of liking how it looks. I almost don't really need to do a whole lot more to it. It's looking a little fake here in the middle. I'm almost thinking I'll smush it out of it. Yeah, like right there, I didn't really like it. So to my brush, I'm just literally wiping off. So you don't always have to stick it in the solvent all the time, because that slows you down a bit. And I'm putting more of this lighter green stuff on, and I'm leaving it a bit scumbled. I'm actually kind of liking that, the way it is. It does have some white things in it, but I might just leave those alone. And you were doing those flowers as well, so, and there's all that green stuff around it, and there's that lovely red flower there. So maybe I'll just come in right here. I personally just like to have things taken care of. I've been so abusive to my brushes. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna let this, I'm using solvent now and not medium, which I should use medium, but I'm not. And I'm just letting this do, you always want to go from the radiating point of those. See what I mean? That brush is terrible. It's not doing what I want it to do. Almost time for Mama to get some more brushes. Use a little bit of white in here. And I almost need medium. So medium is going to make medium is oil. Sometimes it's oil, and so I'm going to use with this sort of fat medium. Don't worry about it right now. Don't worry about what it is. And I'm just gonna pour a little bit in this little thing here. You shouldn't really use that too much, but I just need a little more flow to my brush because it's annoying me. There's one here, there's one here, there's a bunch over here. I actually can't really see a lot of their, yeah. Just like that. Still not doing great, but that's okay. I can always come back and fix it. So the center thing, it's the same colors that we just used here. So before I get all into these lovely things here, I'm going to go back in, pick up my brush,